Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to the free to play grind. It has been a little bit, but I have been grinding off camera and I've done some things. So, first of all, if we go to our powers, we do have a phantom. We have a phantom curse, which is super nice. If we go to our weapons, we do have a 1-star mythic, pretty decent. We do have some of this. We did AFK, like I said, a decent bit. So boom, there we go. I mean, 15% just from that, a little bit just from those, nice, and some total enemies defeated as well. W. Okay, so if we go to our stats as well, actually we have 39, so we can just put a bunch of that into there. But if we go to our resources, we do actually have like 11,000 of these tokens still. 11,000 hockey tokens, 6,000 curses, 6,000 demon arts. Like, we do have some stuff still, but 3,000 pressure tokens. We can't use a lot of them simply because it takes just so long as a free to play. It takes forever. All right, look at this. This would take so long. I've already been here for about an hour, and I think I've only done like 3-4K. So I think the next thing I'm gonna buy, honestly, is not gonna be double energy. I think the next thing I'm gonna buy is either fast roll or multi-roll. I think multi-roll is just better. Probably. So I think I'm just gonna do multi-roll, I think, next. And we still have 10.8k of these too, so we can spin for more of that. But we can upgrade this just a little bit. We can teleport, actually. We can go over to area 3, and we can go up here. We also do have a decent bit of power. I have ranked up like maybe once or twice. Not too many times, but a couple of times at least. But we can get this up. We start at like 25 or something like that. We're gonna get a decent bit of a multiplier from this, which is super nice. All right, and let's see. We went up all the way to 95, which isn't too bad either. Okay, do we have any Zanpakuto? We probably do have some. Yeah, like Ryatsu. We have a couple Ryatsu. So let's go let's actually see. What is our power for Ryatsu? That's a Zanpakuto. That's Ryatsu. Oh, our Ryatsu is also a phantom. Nice. Zanpakuto over... Is it over here? I think it's over on the other side. I think this is Ryatsu. Yeah, so we do need our Zanpakuto to be better, which we can get that maybe soon if we do really need it. We'll see. Alright, and then we can go all the way over here. We already have our curses. We did AFK like over here in one night, which is super nice. So we can go over here actually and spin a bunch on our curse progression. It's already at 245 actually, which is not too bad at all. So maybe we can get up to about 300. It's looking more like 270. All right, and there we go. Yeah, 266. Not the worst thing. But let's see. Yeah, go to area 6. Okay, so yeah, we do one-shot these guys, which is nice. Yeah, we didn't grind anywhere here. So what we'll do in the meantime, like whenever we get stuck, is we'll go back and we'll spin for our Zanpakuto. We'll farm up a little bit of those. We can start working on some other stuff to start spinning on as well, because there are some other things that we can probably spin on as well. But yeah, let's just start working on these quests. Let's just see here, actually. So one-shot these guys. We don't one-shot these guys. Okay, so this is going to take just a little bit to work through this. So I'm going to have to rank up a couple times, most likely as well. We don't have any jewelry. I was going to do something. I honestly forgot. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is go back to area 3, probably. Let's just get rid of that quest. I don't necessarily care about it. Because I think we might be able to do this. Yeah, we can beat this guy. Have we already done this quest? We actually have already done that quest. Okay, let's go to area 4 and see if we can't do this quest as well. This SS quest as well. So the boss for this guy is all the way over here. Boom, boom. Yeah, we can one-shot him. Okay, so let's do that. And while we're doing this, we will also work on the thing it drops. The power that he drops. Because that'll be very nice. Let's actually turn off our clicker. Let's see which one he drops. I'm pretty sure it's the power one. It's the drops one, actually. Yeah, that's like the best one. Okay, so let's just sit here, grind this guy for a little bit until we get that drops aura as well. And then that'll also help us a lot AFKing overnight, which would be super nice. We can also go to the index. So for champions, we're 19 out of 20, and this one we're 33 out of 35. Okay, so we're working on those as well. But before we actually move on to area 6 because it looks like we are going to get stuck. I'm actually going to go over to area 1 and rebirth or rank up because we can probably do that soon. And then while I'm ranking up, I'll probably rank up a couple times and then just go back through and spin on all the things we need. Because we have a lot of stuff that we do like have to spin still, like curse tokens if we need those still or whatever. I actually think we already have our curse. Yeah, we already have a curse, so we can put that into the token exchanger or whatnot. And then we can also, I think what I'm going to try and do is do my Zanpakuto first, because that's only a rare. I want to get that up to at least an epic, maybe a legendary if we're lucky. And then I'll go through and spin on all of the things that that aren't, you know, super great that I have 10,000 of. Alright guys, big dubskis. We already got it. So the ore right there, which is nice. Honestly, we're going from 262 to 209 without the ore. Not that big of a difference, but it is obviously nice. That's why you're grinding. But boom, there we go. So we're going up to 212. Now we're going up to 233, which isn't too bad. All right, so let's go over to area 1. How much does it cost to rank up? Only SX. Okay, yeah. So we will be coming back here and ranking up a couple of times because that's not too bad, literally at all. Daily chest and then group chest. I don't have VIP or premium, so we can't get those. There's only 495. Yeah, okay. So while I'm waiting on that, let's also max level. Okay, that's already doing max level. While we're waiting on this, I might as well just go through and spin on some things that we don't need. I'm not going to do Zanpakuto just because it's a while to walk back there. So I'm just going to do stuff that we already have, actually. Before that, I'm going to go over here. This looks different. Attacker. Where's the exchange, man? Alright, exchange right here. So, we don't need... That's not what I mean. Token exchange. Okay. So, we don't need the pirate crew. No, we do need the pirate crew. We don't need the demon fruit? No, we do. We don't need Ryatsu, do we? Powers. We don't need Ryatsu or curse. Okay. So, we don't need Ryatsu. We don't need curse. Okay, so we have 11k. What we can do is we can actually walk over here. What is this? What? There. What? It's like stuck. There we go. I don't know why it keeps turning my stuff on the shift lock. Get out of here. Okay. So what we can do is we can wait until we have. Where's that? It is over here somewhere. I don't know where they put it. Maybe they took it out of the game? There was a way, I don't know if you guys remember, but you could spend 50,000 of these exchange coins in order to get an extra spin. It looks like they just got rid of that because I do not see it. Okay. Well, I was gonna say I'll just keep them, but never mind. I might as well spend these on something that, like, matters. I'll just put them onto this. I don't know. I don't know where the thing went, so that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, what I'm going to go do now is start to spin on those really fast because that's pretty important because it's only a blue. It's going to help me get the energy faster while I'm sitting here waiting to rank up. Alright, guys. Well, we got a legendary. Not too bad. It did take about 15-20 minutes. I'm not even kidding. It takes so long. It's free to play. I'm so sorry for you guys that play free to play that do not have that Game Pass. It's very tedious to play. Nonetheless. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is... I'm not actually going to do Zanpakuto right now because that'll take just a bit. Let's see what all things we do. We have Pirate Crew, yeah, but we have a Mythic one already. That's just not really much point to sit here and spin for that for a while. We have Pirate Crew, Demon Fruit, and we have Hockey tokens. I thought we just used a bunch of those. Did we? Yeah. Okay, we have those. We have swords. We have demon arts. Where's the demon arts at? Area 4? Area 5? Area 5. Alright, let's go to demon arts. Because what do we have as our demon art powers? We have an epic. Okay, so we can definitely get a legendary or something like that from here. So let's sit here and spin this. I'll probably go and rank up in just a minute as well. Whenever I reach, like, what, 1.25 SP or something like that. Alright, guys, well, absolute dubskis. Because if we hit stop on here, we did get the mythic. We do have 400 to go, but I'm not going to push my luck right now. I'll go spin other things that actually matter. We did also just rank up. We're getting 11.4 SX a click, which is not too bad. We need 69 SP. So what I'm going to do now is, see, we also do have 585 now. So we need, I mean, we could buy this soon, but we need 950. I genuinely think it's smarter to go for double energy, but the fact that this is my free-to-play account, and I'm probably only going to be playing this account once I AFK a decent bit and spin a bunch to make progress, I think it'll be a lot more worth my time, not necessarily to have more energy, but just be able to spin faster so I can get these videos out faster. That's kind of what I'm thinking in my head. But genuinely, for most of you, I think double energy will be better to start off. But let's just see here what I got. So we have sword tokens, pirate crew tokens. So sword and pirate crew. So area 2 is the area I need to be. So I could spin for a phantom, but I think I'm just gonna go over here and spin my swords, to be completely honest. I'll keep that there. We can sit here and spin this until we need to rank up again. That way we can just honestly make a bunch of swords, at least legendary. Maybe once we're done with this, maybe we can make a 3-star legendary. I think that would be very, very nice, or at least maybe a 2-star would be nice as well. Okay, guys, we still do have 1,000 left, but I am tired of spinning. So let's go over here to the weapon evolve, the first area for weapon evolve, because if we go to our thing, boom, we have a decent bit. Now, unfortunately, we were more lucky with phantoms than we were mythics, or basically anything else. And I say unfortunately simply because we can't make a 2-star mythic, which is pretty sad. We can't even make a 2-star legendary, so that's also pretty sad. But we can make just a 1-star, yeah? I mean, we actually can. We can make a 2-star epic, or legendary, sorry. So what's actually better, a 2-star or a 1-star of that? So 4. Okay, so that's actually better. So a 3-star legendary would be better than a 4-star phantom, or a 1-star phantom, sorry. But we don't have that right now, so unfortunate. We can only spin 1, and we got a epic. That's actually super, super nice. So a 4, maybe it's like a 6 times now? 5.4, yeah. 5.4 times. That's actually very nice. Definitely need to get that luck on my main account. Alright, so we are at 71 SP. We did rank up a couple more times. I'll just go over here to show you guys. Boom, we're at rank 25 now. So we could honestly go over here and spin for the pirate crew. I guess that's what we'll do for just a little bit. As you guys have seen, actually, let's look at this. We have spun 1,744 of time. So what? That's 17,000, I think. How many do we have now? We have 11,000? I think that's 17,000 if my math is right. I'm pretty sure just add a 0. 17,460 times. But I guess we can sit here and spin for the phantom. I mean, there's not really... Actually, no, wait. Let's check the powers. Powers. Yeah, we still only have a blue Zanpakuto. So I'm actually going to go over here and grind Zanpakuto so I can maybe at least get a legendary, I think. I think I'll grind for a legendary, and if I get a legendary, then I will call it there. But, sorry, we can actually put this on. Actually get 25% more drops for the Zanpakuto whenever we go over here and grind it. Looks like someone is grinding it right now. They're grinding all 4 of those guys. I don't actually know if there are any other people to grind for the Zanpakuto. I mean, there's 1. Can I reach 2? Yeah, I can reach 2 right here. Awesome. So I'm going to sit here and grind these guys and then get a, hopefully at least a legendary Zanpakuto. So it'll go from probably like, right now it's at 2x. Hopefully it'll go to like 4-ish x. Alright, boys, I just got lucky and got the mythic one here. So we went from 2 times to 7 times. Super nice. Okay, so we can now go over here and start working on this quest. Because, I mean, what? We could see about Area 5, but I doubt we can do Area 5's SS boss. But, I mean, who knows? We are definitely a lot stronger than what we were. I believe Area 5's boss is over here. There we go. Yeah, Rengoku, my man, what up? No, this one has DE. I mean, like, it's not. Never mind. Someone did damage it before. I'm trolling. Alright, so let's go over here. How much do we need? Like 400? Yeah, 475. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to do this quest. Might as well pop on a little damage and energy pot. Because why not? I did also use a coins potion. Make sure I turn that back off. Yeah. I did also use a coins potion to get that done with. So, sorry, a drops potion. I used a drops potion to get that done with it, to get the Zanpakuto. But what I'm going to do now is just sit here, grind up a bit. I mean, I can't click on this stuff. And then once we get stuck, I'll probably let go and spin on whatever else I need. We probably won't be spinning on too much more, but like we can always go over here and we never even purchased that last time. Okay. It's because we were too broke. But hey, there we go. All the way up to 53 SX. I forgot about this. But yeah, we definitely need to do that some more. And then the other one, maybe we don't have enough for that one either. I kind of forgot. It's right over here. Yeah, we didn't have enough for this one either. Okay. So we can do this one. Yeah. There we go. So we have a decent damage boost as well, which is pretty nice. Hopefully we have enough money for the next couple of worlds. I think we should maybe hopefully be okay until like area 7 at least, maybe. If not, I guess I can do some more dungeons and stuff like that as well. But let me continue on with these quests. Alright, boys, not even too much longer. It was like 10 or so minutes maybe. And we already did this. So big pogger woggers. Alright, so we can now go to area 7. I'm at area 8, by the way, whenever hopefully we have enough money. Didn't remember we were already at area 7. Already at area 6, rather. Alright, so... yeah, these guys have N and then it's DE, yeah. So, we can defeat that boss sometime later. 250 billion? I forgot that there's literally nothing good here. So, RIP. All of these things are absolute butt cheeks on a stick. Okay, so, I guess I could progress more. I don't necessarily know if it's even worth it, to be completely honest with you guys. I do want bigger range, though. Nightmare mode is not possible for moi. I do want a bigger range, because if I had a 2 times range, I could definitely farm up a decent bit of money. And then, you know, we could do that. I guess what I'm going to do right now is use a couple damage pots, use a couple coins pots, and then I'm just going to sit here. I mean, ooh. It's looking tempting, guys. It's looking tempting. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to sit here. Alright, we have that equipped. We have our good avatar. We have stat re-equips. What I could do, actually, is reset this and max out, like, 84 of this. There we go. Because, I mean, we have reset points. We might as well be able to do this. We have coins potion. So I'm just going to sit here and farm up to 250 billion. And then once we hit that, we can go over there, spin, and then maybe call the video there, depending on how long it is. I have to check. But, yeah, maybe because other than that, all we really have to do is just kind of AFK through this area. It's not really going to take too long. It's just kind of more so tedious. Because there's not really anything here to spin. These things aren't super great. They're all, like, the gotchas that are, like, area, like, the last one. These ones, they just are like, one's a damage, one's energy, and one is a crit chance. So, I mean, there's not, like, super much of a point to do them. At least not right now. And they do cost a lot of money. But, I mean, I can, I guess, try and go through that. But what I'm going to do, I guess, is just sit here AFK a little bit longer. Now, one big thing is that we don't really have any jewelry. That would definitely help us out. But I don't know if I actually want to do that. Also, this does take a lot of time. These free-to-play videos take a long time. A lot of unnecessary grinding that I really don't like doing because I've already done it. So if this video gets 100 likes, I will continue on with this series. That's the goal for every single video. If every video that I post gets 100 likes, I will make a new video about the game. Other than that, if it doesn't, I'll probably just call it there just because, like I said, it does take a long time to actually grind these videos because it's free-to-play, so it takes obviously a lot longer, and it's kind of just less content overall. Okay, guys, so we now have 300 billion over here. Nice. So we can go over here. This is the only thing I really care about because it's another gotcha, and we do, I think, have like 3 or so hundred. 500. Nice. So it's just another like energy gotcha. I think it would make sense if it was more than that. If it was like a energy and damage, maybe even an attack speed as well. Because in most games that have grimoires, most anime simulators, they do a lot of different things. They give you, you know, they give you attack boosts. Sometimes they give you coins, damage, energy. Like, they give you a little bit of everything, which Kind of makes sense, but it's whatever. I guess we're gonna sit here, spend all these 500, see what we get, and then probably end the video off there. Okay, guys. Well, I mean, hey, we got pretty lucky. I mean, we'll take a mythic there. So that's super nice. Okay. So I mean, we're already like zooming through this, honestly. All right. So what else do we even really need to do right now? Obviously jewelry would be a good thing. Auras, and SS bosses would be another thing that we obviously need to work on. Titans we don't have yet. Getting our swords up is eh. Better accessories, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we still have a fair bit that we need to do before we even move on to the next world. But that's okay. Let's actually reset this since we already have our money. Let's put 86 in this. So right now we're getting 166. Now we're getting 310 SX, which is super nice. Not too bad at all. But if you guys did enjoy this video, we made a lot of progress today. We have everything at least, I was going to say legendary, but at least epic with these two. So I'm going to need to farm these two, I guess. Which, I mean, I guess I'll farm right here and then farm over there some other time. So I guess I'm probably just going to AFK with this aura on because, I mean, 25% more drops. Don't necessarily care about energy right now. We'll have enough either way, but I will probably off camera rank up the one more time whenever we're at 475 and then just AFK here overnight and then AFK there once again. Hopefully I can get at least those two to mythics. What I'll do in between these videos is just farm stuff that is not a mythic and at least get it up to mythic. So the next video, we can obviously just keep progressing. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please go like, subscribe. Like I said, 100 likes and I will continue on with this series. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!